typical, isn't it? 5 minutes after, not even 5 minutes after finishing it, it works. So you look around. Frixie, you live in here? Asks that one of your mates. Ask. Huh? Yeah, you reply as you look around. Who's asking? He's an emissary from the council. We're here to escort you to the council chambers. Council? Why? Have I done something wrong? Pardon me. No, child. I'm simply here to ensure you arrive at the council. I see. Tell me, did I do something wrong? Let's go. You say let's go. Follow me then, young one. You follow the emissary from the barracks. You begin to notice a lot of soldiers. Every single one of them is crack troopers. Why are there so many crack? Welcome, whoever's joined. Troopers. Well, it seems that you melted a few of their faces off during your training. I did? Indeed. You still don't remember that, do you? You shake your head. Can I do it again just so I can remember it? Sure, why not? You unleash another round of bolter fire. Once again, you melt the faces of several crack troopers. Wow, cool, you say. Now I remember. I'm glad to hear it. The hallway leads up to a very big room. There's a giant round table in the middle with about 20 seats. You attempt to work out who everyone sat down is. You quickly try to make a seat plan. Where do I sit? Why, don't you have a seat at the table? Oh, not quite. Sorry. Why don't you have a seat at the table? Not why don't you have... Yeah, anyway. You walk to the seat at the table and sit down. You quickly count the number of seats to make sure you are where you need to be. There are 21 seats. At the table, 20 are empty and only one person sits in the lone occupied seat. Hello, the man at the table says. Hello. I'm Peter Vasican, leader of the Vasican clan and the council. I'm Frixie Dixie, Space Marine of the 21st Millennium and the council. Why are we here? To discuss the plans for your new position. New position? The one you were trained to kill for. Your new position as a Space Marine in the 21st century. I thought it was the 22nd century. Oh, it is. It's just that we're in the 22nd century now, but we still refer to times past as the 21st century. So you want to make me a Space Marine in the past and not the future? Exactly. You'll be sent to be a guard for the last known survivor of the Vasican clan, my great aunt. What? Why? What is her name? Antonio Vasican. What did she do? Well, she survived the cleansing of Earth. What's that? Is that when everyone washed their face in the sink at the same time? It's also known as a cataclysm. It was a massive explosion that destroyed much of the planet, killing over 3 billion people. There are still 3 more billion plus people there then. She somehow managed to survive the explosion and following civil war with only minor burns. The experience must have been horrifying. She was a slave? She was a survivor. Can we pretend she was a slave? It doesn't really matter. The point is she's the last of the Vaticans. What's the plan? The planet to the site Nova Prime. Where's that? Is it near? It's in the Milky Way. You'll be sent there once you're confirmed as a new Space Marine to await further orders. It is. You await the reply. The pay is similar to that of a Space Marine. You will receive food, shelter, equipment, and most importantly, glory. You want us to become mercenaries? Yes. What would you say? You say, can I retire then? Retire? After 20 years of merc life, no Space Marine wants to be a guard. I feel I would rather retire rather than serve in his capacity. Is that okay? Yes. If it's your decision, I will inform my superiors, who will then inform you. Once the decision is made, you will receive further instructions from there. That's not bad, actually. When can I leave? You stand up. Yes, I suppose you can. Be warned, though, once you leave, that's it. No coming back. I'm sure the pay is better than most jobs. You're hired. You hold your hand out. I'm sorry, but yes? That's the wrong hand. Oh, I need the right hand. Oh, yes, here you go. Shake hands. Thank you for the opportunity. Thank you for the opportunity. You leave and make your way to the gate. Oh, you're leaving, asks the Marine. Yes. I just won the lottery. You just won the lottery, he says, surprised. Congratulations, that's great. You walk out of the gate. Oh, I have far too much fun with this. Where's my followers? People, come back. Anyway, right. Anyway, so I've won the lottery. Hey, how you doing? Welcome back. I walk out of the gate. What shall I do next? Hey, is anyone going to show me the way to the space dock? You turn the corner and bump into a massive man. Oof! You grunt as you're sent flying into the air. Standing above you is the largest Space Marine you've ever seen. Do you work out? I was made to be a Space Marine, he says. Nice to hear it, Base. His voice low and gravelly. You can feel the rage coming from him. Do you feel fear? No. My backside hurts. You knocked me over. The massive Space Marine slowly walks towards you. Tell me, do you like pain? You look up from the floor and meet the red eye of the Space Marine. Only if the other person is the one in pain. Ah, caught my attention. You seem interesting. Ah, yes. Interesting humans seem to have a thirst for a pain that is lacking in other races. Maybe it is our red-headed natural enemy. How about the blondes? The Space Marine gets closer and his massive fist starts to curl. Those are pale shadows of their genetic. They're not even worth considering. Let's see how you like pain, Stinky. You teleport behind the Marine. Space Marine. You use your psychic powers to rapidly accelerate you to light speed and then stop yourself behind the massive Space Marine. You knock the Space Marine out with your shoe. You pull your shoe back and swing it forward, smacking the Space Marine in the back of the head. Oof, he says, as he falls to the ground. Do you like pain? You look up and see a massive demonic-looking creature. Oh, for God's sake, where are these people and creatures coming from? Its skin is burned black, with sections of it glowing bright red. It has several long horns coming out of its head. Where did you come from? I was lost, but now I've been found. May I taste your pain? The demonic creature raises a hand and you feel your skin start to burn. You get some suntan lotion out of your bag and start covering your burning skin. The burning sensation quickly turns into a painful one as you realize you forgot to grab the lotion. Fuck's sake. Alright, okay. You grab an ice pack to cool down your skin. You grab the pack and hold it against your skin, hoping to cool down the burning feeling. You'll have to do better than that, Swamp Rat. We're not playing your games. Oh. I didn't realize you liked my games. I don't, but you'll have to do. Now hand over your bag. You have no choice but to surrender your bag to the creature. Now for your pain. You grab the bag from the creature and knock it out with a supersonic blast from your Space Marine rifle. The creature slumps down, having no consciousness within it. Who are you? My name's Gazer. What's yours? I'm Frixie. A little bit tougher than I look, hey? How do I look? Like a wet huntsman, but stupider. Hey, my brother is smart too. Your brother? The one wearing the red shirt? You look around for someone wearing a red shirt. A muscular young man with fair skin and short spiked blonde hair. He has a few small scars on his cheeks. He's wearing the red uniform of a Space Marine. You look down at your blue uniform. Oh, you're in the military, eh? How many of you are there in total? A few. What do you use? An army of mutants or something? Not quite. We're building a huge force of the dead then. Rule the planet, kill the rest, and rise up once more. What if the dead rise? Well, we'll have to break them, of course, but the planet will be red before then. How did you get it? Get what? The planet. You took it from the Xenos, right? I don't know what you... Don't lie to me, I see the blood. That was from that weird-looking dead creature thingy over there. I see. Weird creature, you know? Not human. Looked like it had too many limbs and the skin was all slimy. Yes, the Trimot. The Trimot are an ugly animal-like race of creatures who roam the galaxy looking for trouble and a new home. Until you kill them all. You move on to practice your aim with your rifle. So yeah, you're not from the Imperium. No, I'm not. I used to be. What happened? It's a very long story. The man raises an eyebrow. Then I suggest you tell it quickly if you don't mind me asking. You listen intently to the short story. As you listen to the man's story, you feel a pinching in your stomach and look down to find that your stomach is inflated to many times its normal size. You panic and belch loudly. Better out than in, I always say. Wonder where I got that from. Yes, I suppose so. Glad you could join us then. The man looks around, seeming to be aware of no one else within earshot. Before continuing. What say you? Shall we go and rule the galaxy together? I just won the lottery. I'm in! Great. As it happens, I know the perfect planet, as you can imagine. Can't wait. The man holds out a hand to you. You hold the man's hand. Oh, for God's sake, what's this game going to go throw at me now? Either a loud, powerful explosion rips through the city. It's starting, we're doomed. You and your squad mates run to the nearest staircase. Or you feel yourself rising off the ground as the two of you are drawn upwards. You rise up high into the air, floating along next to the man. Yeah, let's go with that one. Let's go flying. You hold on tighter. You grip the man as tighter as you both levitate upwards. You stare out across the Noose headquarters. From here you can see the piles and piles of bodies that once were the leaders of the world. Hey look, I can see an empty throne. Let's go that way and sit down. Of course, the man lets go of your hand, and you both float over to the small throne-like chair that sits in the middle of the room. You sit in the throne. You carefully make your way into the throne, making sure you don't smash your butt or your flappy thing. Okay, game. You're going to give me a flappy thing, are you? your butt or your flappy thing against the side of the chair. Yes, this will be perfect. Would you like to be the king? What's his name? La 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 la. Do you want to be the king? What did you say your name was again? Alan. Ah, yes, my brother loved that story. He used to always ask when there would be a happy ending. I'm sure you understand. Is this the end? Yes and no. You lean back and close your eyes, basking in the glow of your handiwork. So what happened to you after the story? You listen. After the story? Well, since when did you start having those feelings for me? You stare at the man. He has a point. Well, I see. Do you have feelings for me? I feel like we only met 5 minutes ago. Yeah, I guess I do. You blush and look away. Well, spit it out. You're a being from another planet. So, well, what? You're the one that just said you loved my story and then asked if this was the end. So are you saying you want a happy ending? Yes? Who doesn't? Well, usually people want one that fits their needs. You sigh and ponder your next move. What do you mean? A dozen royal guards rush into the room. And the figure gets out of the throne. That was me! I was in the throne! Standing up onto the very edge of it as he talks to you. You call the nearest guard and ask for an opinion. I would say we are in complete control. Yes, the man beams, but what do you think? I think it's too early to tell. We need more evidence. You look around for clues. And here are some other suggestions. Fruit. You don't know what the hell fruit is. But the man is very happy, so it must be good. This is amazing! I think they call it a banana. Wow, I can't believe I've never had one of these things. You're not exactly sure what a banana is, but the man seems happy, so you pat him on the shoulder and move on. This is an apple. You point to a red fruit and the man takes a bite out of it. Sweet, he grins. Will you have one? You look at the apple and back at the man. Are you insane? He looks hurt, but happily eats your comment as a yes. You take a bite out of the apple, and it's delicious. Ah, my tongue is happy. swear this game is just making it up as I go along. I will not go there. Yes, you will! That kind of thing. Let's do a you statement. You pick up the remains, the fruit bowl, and head for the door. The guards laugh and start dancing as you laugh and dance your way out of the room. But once you get to the kitchen, you stop. You look around in the kitchen. You stare around the kitchen. It's pretty plain and functional, the only decoration being a few rotten animal heads on the wall. You examine some of the heads. You pick up one of the heads and examine it. You open the mouth and look at the teeth. Hey, Z, did you know you are 12% blind in one eye? Z says. Hello, Z? Where did you come from? Well, that was pretty sad. Even I wouldn't want my life turned into a story about me. Z, can you come here to help me? Right? Okay. My name is Frixie, though. Oh, yes, it is. You give Z a quick explanation of what happened. Yes, I can do that. Go on, then. Z disappears for a few seconds, then turns into an incorporeal spirit form. She floats around your head for a bit. It's just like being drunk, she says, floating around your head. Can I do it? Sure. Z takes control of your body while you fall asleep. You don't feel her doing it, though. You just sort of drift off. I can fly! Whee! You wake up with your wings, floating through the air. You flap them a bit and take off towards the city. Wings, you think. I can fly, I can fly! You fly as high as you can. You fly as high as you can, but the sun is just too strong for you. It burns your wings and you start to fall back down towards the sun. I have to wake up, Z! Z wakes you up. You feel like life is spinning out of control. Your mind feels like jelly as she takes control. It's the morning, she says. No, it's not. It's afternoon. It was afternoon. But the morning seems to have vanished far faster than normal. I'm sorry, I forgot my powers over time. You look at the sun. It's starting to set. You must have slept a long time. We have to go now. You leave. You grab Z and run towards the gap in the barricades, the only route through the city that the humans didn't block off. You reach the barricades. You run and run and run. Your heart beats and you can barely run. You feel the energy being drained out of you with each step. It's so far, you think, trudging through the mud. Say, Z, could you transport us through the barricades without us having to do all this running? Z nods. Looks a bit worried, though. It'll work, but you may feel a slight tingling all over. So, also, I apologise in advance. You nod and trudge forwards. Go! A blue flash and a howling scream is what you hear. Z had transported you right through the barricades. I guessed she was a fast reader. Right, fine. The citadel nearby registered the blue flash and sent an infantry detach to investigate. Ah, crap. Oh, I lost that. Press the wrong button. Right, okay. Citadel nearby sees the flash and sends an infantry detach to investigate. There we go. They are mowed down by bolters as they step through the barrier. You watch the bolters. They are the colour of rust and riddled with tiny black bits, which singe your skin when they fall from the small metal hail. Oh God, the bolters, you think. You take cover under a nearby tree. Dive behind the tree, but the bolter bullets keep falling from the sky. They practically pierce the bark of the tree. A tree, I must be deaf. Deaf? You realize you are not deaf. You stand up, staggering around. The bolter fire has stopped. We're discovered. Take cover, Z screams. You quickly scramble behind the tree and pull Z with you. Got any more tricks? Trucks? Tricks, Z? Yes, but it's going to take a while to charge up. We're going to have to hold out. The rust-coloured bolters fire at you again, but they are much closer this time. An energy barrier suddenly forms around the tree, and the bolters stop firing. What? The? You say, confused by what is happening. Z points at the sky and you look up. A golden dragon appears. In the sky. Its wings are larger than your entire house. Considering I live in a barracks, that's amazing. It screams a noise so loud it makes your ears bleed. The dragon rains down fiery death and the bolter fire stops. The dragon lands next to you and shapeshifts into human form. Dragons have always been able to blend in with humans, as this is what they all do. But you've never seen one in this form before. Greetings, I'm Tick, caretaker of this world. I am also the dragon that has been watching over you. Thank you, Tick. This is Z. Z is some kind of magician, I think. Magical trickster, more like. I am no magic. Z flies at Tick and punches him in the face, knocking him to the ground. Why did you do that? He said, he was the dragon. I meant the human, you idiot. Oh. Z flies over to you and changes your mind into a chicken. I'm calling it quits. I'm going to come back with episode 4 later on. Thank you for watching.